So I put it in the George Foreman, bit of salt on, I put some pepper on. I might put a bit of garlic in that in the middle. Oh, I've got a bit of oil on here. I think I put oil on both sides of them. Let me just make sure there's a bit of oil in here, otherwise without any skin on they go quite dry. So I'm hoping they're going to be done in probably about less than normally 7 minutes for a breast. They're not quite as thick as a breast, they'll cut them in half. So I'm going to throw them in 5 minutes now. So Alexa, set timer, 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
So now I need to do this, so I'm keeping this because I'm going to make some chicken. Oh, I'm just going to whip the wings off actually because I'll do these on the barbecue. But the actual carcass I'm going to use tomorrow for, I think we're going to have, I'll just boil it up and make chicken stock, but I might make a Chinese chicken sweet corn soup. I quite like that, and that's got like a little bit of egg white in it and thickened up with corn flour. I'll put a little bit of spring onion in it, soy sauce, that's quite nice. So I finished with the red ball now, so I finished with that, I've bagged that, let's go in the fridge, wash my hands, get a tea towel out. So, in here, next thing, put chicken away, have to go in the bottom of the fridge, so I'm going to get a tray for that. Now, we're making Caesar salad now, by the way, so you don't have to put chicken in the recipe we've got. It's not actually got any chicken in, which is amazing, but normally you'd expect chicken in, so I'm putting chicken in, also bacon, and so we finished with the chopping board, the raw meat one. This goes over here, I'm putting the knife straight away, then I'm going to wipe the side, but I'm not going to do the board till everything's cooking. Once it's all cooking, then I'm going to wash up. So I've got a different chopping board here. Here's my bacon I'm going to use for the vegetables. So, next thing, bacon. We've got some bacon, so we might as well chuck that in. But I'm going to, actually I might put that in, fry that quickly in the frying pan, or I could put it in there, but it's got croutons in it, this. So I think the croutons will taste pretty good if they're fried in bacon. So, do you want to, yeah, my son's nodding there. So we're going to put this bacon in, but I could just put them in the George Foreman. And to be healthy, if you're doing loads of this, you can just do the croutons in the oven. This has a weird thing. I normally make it with mayonnaise, and in the mayonnaise it has anchovies. I haven't got any anchovies today, but I have got some Parmesan cheese and some garlic, which we're going to use today. So while that's baking, and we're going to put these in for 1 minute. These go in for 1 minute, so I've already timed these. They're not even going to be. So I'm going to bring it to the boil, and once it comes to the boil, so I'm going to put I'm going to put it on the larger ring actually, because I've just added some more water. It needs to be covered really, otherwise they definitely won't cook. So I'm only going to cook them for 2 minutes. It says 1 minute when boiling water. It's going to take a bit. So Alexa, timer 2 minutes.
Second timer, 2 minutes.
So the first timer that goes off will be the garlic chef. So we're going to 2 minutes, so hopefully that'll boil in a minute. If it's not boiling after a minute, I'll take them off. So I've never done it this way before. Normally I make mayonnaise and put anchovies in the mayonnaise, maybe a bit of garlic and a bit of, and I like garlic cooked rather than raw, because some people put in raw garlic, but I think that makes me sort of burst my, so I'm going to very mildly fry this. Rather than put it in raw. I think it tastes a bit better. So once the bacon comes out, I'm going to, or once everything's cooked, I'll just quickly cook it with a tiny bit of oil, because this is going to have either 2 eggs. Oh, we put 2 in. That's only meant half the recipe, because we had to look at the recipe. For the 2 eggs, it's 6 tablespoons of oil, so I'm going to have to do 6 tablespoons of oil now, I think, because we've done the 2 eggs. Might as well use the 2 eggs up. And I think I'll halve that. Or well, maybe we'll halve, let's see. My cameraman's come up with a great idea. I like this idea, because in the recipe it says you can serve it with hard-boiled eggs. We'll take one out, where it's not even boiling yet. So once it starts boiling, we'll take one out after a minute, and then the second one we'll leave in there so it's a bit either hard or soft boiled. So as you can see, I've done it here. We can check the chicken in a minute. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on here. It makes it grind up a little bit easier. So we've got some chopped parsley. So this is going to be chopped garlic. This can either be for the croutons, or I could put it in the chicken, or put it in the dressing. So you can do loads of different variations. You can see it's cooking away. it won't be cooked yet. We need at least 75 degrees. That cooks it so it doesn't overcook it. Very quick. That's a real good, great one. For my exam, or for the Year 11's exam, quite a few people made, a few made anyway. So have a look at the bacon. You can grill it if you want it grilled. As you see, there's loads of oil in here. So that was the 2 minutes for my eggs, but I don't think it's even boiled yet. So we're going to leave it. We need it bubbling up. So as soon as it bubbles, we're going to leave them another 2 minutes. Alexa, timer off. Alexa, timer 2 minutes. So garlic. So we've got the garlic ready. Move that to one side. That's going to go in the dressing. Alexa, off. Now we've got some other coastal romaine lettuce. This is romaine lettuce. We're going to wash this. That leaf here. That's it. That's still right. It's just something here. Alexa, off. That's it. Okay. So we're going to wash this here. Can't really wash it in the bowl, so I'm going to wash it all in here. Might not need the whole lettuce actually. Some people chop it up, or some people leave it whole. We're going to chop a bit up and leave some whole. I think we're going to do to show you some different variations. Oh, Caesar. I think this was invented from, or came from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. We went to Las Vegas 2 years ago. Quite liked it actually. We stayed at the Pyramid one, whatever it was called. Oh, the Luxor. My cameraman's mouthing it to me. Yes, we went to the Luxor. That was pretty good. And we also stayed in the Westfield, so we stayed in 2 in one place. Now, when washing lettuce, one thing you can do to kill the bugs. This bacon's nearly done, by the way. About 1 more minute, and we're going to put the croutons in. Now, we only normally have brown bread, so the only white bread we've got, and white bread is quite good for croutons, is these rolls which we're going to use. So the lettuce. So with the lettuce, one thing we can do is put a little bit of salt in it. Sometimes this kills the bugs. So if there is any bugs in it. So just put a little bit of salt in there, leave it for about 2 minutes, drain it, then I've got a clean sheet out ready here with this paper towel, as you can see, and I'm going to dry it off quite well. You might have one of those salad spinners. So I don't know if there's any bugs in it, but that should kill the bugs anyway. So the next one, bacon's done. That's going to be enough for us here. We're going to actually just take it out with this, and I'm going to put the crouton. I'll turn it off for a bit. I'm going to turn this out. Now I'm going to not drain it off too well, but you could dry this on paper towels. I like it a bit of flavour, and we can trim. You can trim the fat off it if you like as well. You know, if you don't like it too fatty. So next one. That's not on. Oh, was that service? Oh, I missed my time. I was rubbish. So I was far too slow then. So I said we'd be serving up in 12 minutes, so I wasn't very good here. So I reckon the chicken now must be nearly done, because that must have been in there the time. I reckon the time is. I've done this quite chunky, by the way. These ones there, 1.5. I reckon probably 1.5 loads here. I'm not going to put any more oil in, even if it runs out. I'm going to reckon that one of those is done. Taking one out, and it's going to be runny inside, by the way. We know that. We're just going to leave that on there. The probe. I reckon the chicken must be nearly done. See, I was hoping to get everything done while the chicken was done, but we weren't. So we'll put that in here, see if it's done. I might do actually another half of one of these. So I'm just going to do another half. These are out of the freezer. But you have these a bit rustic, so you don't have these normal. So as we're going to see, oh look, what are they? 85. 85, so 85 they're done. So we can probably turn this off but keep them in here. So it will carry on cooking it. So as you can see, I probably could have served it up a couple of minutes ago. So look at that, whole chicken only 12 minutes ago. Chopped up and cooked 85 degrees. Could have a little bit of garlic on this just to give it a bit of flavour. And when they put the lid down, it will just carry on quick. So turn it off, but at least that will make it here. So put a tray here to catch any liquid. So we're coming back to the croutons. Now, normally, I think they need a bit more oil because they're soaking it all up. But I'm trying to be healthy, so I'm just going to cook it for about 2 minutes. I've done them quite big actually, you don't have to maybe do them quite as big, but they're quite often quite rustic in the photos. My wife won't want too many of these. Oh, and I did say what we could do is, for the garlicky croutons, we could put a bit of garlic in there like so. Yeah. Well, they're cooking for about another 1 minute. we're going to see what we've got over here. Oh, here's the egg. So this is for the dressing. So this is going to be raw, by the way, but we know that. And we're going to scoop it out. As you can see, oh, it's actually a bit soft boiled. Maybe that was over a minute, but that'll be good. So we're going to turn it off now. Scoop the egg out. And I reckon it could have been, in a minute, it would have been a bit runnier. So we're going to put 3 tablespoons of oil in here. We're going to try and mush it up a bit with a fork. Got that done. We're going to mash it up with a fork. And we should have anchovy in, like I said. Yeah, I think it wouldn't have been so lumpy as this. I think we should have waited till the water's normally not quite as good for that. Anyway, vinegar. We're going to put half, 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Well, we know we're going to only do half the amount we said. So that's only half a tablespoon of vinegar. Half a tablespoon of vinegar. 3 tablespoons of oil. And I'm going to grate some Parmesan cheese. So the chicken was cooked. I was far too slow today. 2, 3. Oh, look at this. Let's mix this up. Garlic, we said we're going to put in here. So over here, we're going to put this over here. Croutons, straight in the bowl. Like I said, I like the garlic cooked a little bit, so I'm just going to use a little bit of this. Yeah, I don't mind a few breadcrumb bits in it. I'm going to get the garlic in here. But you don't have to, it does say raw on the thing, but I definitely like it cooked over there. So I'm only going to cook it for a couple of seconds. I'm going to open up the window, it's open. So as you can see, that's more or less done. That's going to take the edge off of the raw taste. So we're just going to leave that in there for a bit. So we've got the dressing. What else? Oh, Worcester sauce. You don't have to put Worcester sauce in. Some recipes have it and some don't. So a little bit of Worcester sauce. That's got fish in it, by the way, that's what I know. And the main other flavour is going to be the garlic. Scrape this out. As you can see, it's just cooked. Don't want to cook it too much, otherwise it will be brown bits in there. Yeah. And there's a few bits of bread and stuff in there. So in here, then some Parmesan cheese, which is here. I've got the little cheese grater out. Hand blend. Oh, I could hand blend it. No, I'm not going to put. I could hand blend it. So I could hand blend it, then it would make it look. But once it goes on the lettuce and everything, I could hand blend it, but I'm not going to. So mayonnaise would be the normal one for it, by the way. So if you don't like making it this way, just get some Parmesan cheese and a bit of garlic and a bit of anchovies and put it in the mayonnaise. That would be the normal way. It's the first way I've made it with the raw egg, by the way. So as you can see, I've done a fair bit of Parmesan, and I'm going to save some for garnish. So a bit of this. I'll finish with that for a minute. Just going to move that to one side. The chopping board, because I'm going to chop the chicken up, but I'm going to do something fancy with the Parmesan. I'm going to get a cheese grater, and we can do some garnish for it. We can do some little slithers here, and I'm not pushing too hard here because I'm trying to make the slithers quite thin, so this will look quite good from top. We can put grated on top, but these quite often they look a bit more harsh. So it's quite easy with the cheese grater, sorry, not cheese grater. Doing a fair bit of this. I'm nearly done. That's probably enough. That's enough. I'm going to serve one up. So then we get a bowl. First job. So a couple of the big leaves. I've got a colander here, by the way. So you can put it in the colander for a bit, and then I can do another quick job while it's happening. So while it's in the colander, then I'm going to dry it with a tea towel. Pour the water away. That's a whole lettuce, by the way. Normally it's quite a lot of lettuce, so we're going to get the biggest ones. Yeah. And leave the little ones whole. But the biggest ones, that one's a bit smaller. We're going to get these ones. We're going to get my tea towel. The clean tea towel was on about. Dry it. While that's drying, or while that's there, you can put it in a salad spin or whatever you've got. These ones can go on there to dry them out. These come over here. There's my chopping board. I'm going going to chop this one up. There's a bit of garlic on this knife, so I'm going to use a bit of garlic. So this one is I'm going to put some whole leaves in it. Whole leaves in it around the outside. So find a couple of nice leaves. So 1, 2, 3. Normally they come up the edge. So put about 4 leaves on there. Maybe one more. You get it's quite often have a lot of lettuce in this, by the way. Then we're going to put a bit of this in the mix. Get a tablespoon. Actually put all this in, so this is going to be enough for a few of us. And then we're going to put it in and put the chicken and everything on top. So mix this in here. Put a flake, that's going to be some good flavour in there. Maybe not quite so much. Then we're going to get a bit of chicken out of here with a fork. This is going to be hot. So you see, look at this huge bit here. It's going to be enough for 2 here. So we're going to normally slice it. It'll be ready. My customer looks like she's waiting for dinner. It's going to be about 2 minutes, if that. I'm just chopping this up, putting it on top of the salad. So with the fish slice, or with if it's not too hot, with the chicken on top. Then we're going to put a bit of bacon on top. 2 bits of bacon. 1 or 2 bits of bacon, madam?
1, please.
She only wants 1.
Please. No
Bit of bacon.
No fat.
No fat, no, I didn't do it with fat. A couple of croutons, but not too many because she doesn't like the croutons. And then some Parmesan cheese. And let me make a bit of space for this. So there we go, Caesar salad. Thank you.